We are selling this one product for a massive ROI. So as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be taking you guys through a product that we had bought for a client, and it does have a pretty big ROI. Now, products like this are definitely on a little bit higher of our ROI spectrum that we're normally getting, but nevertheless, we still are trying to get more and more products like this, and we actually have been getting more and more products like this as we've been spending more with these distributors. As we get more capital to spend with these wholesalers and these vendors, we've been getting more similar products to these ROIs right here that I'm about to show you. So again, for anyone that's interested in actually signing up on our automation and getting on products like this, then definitely stick around and you can see the results part of this video. But if you're someone that's here to kind of see how we break down products on how much we'll buy of a product and see how much it sells, and definitely stick around for that as well, because I want to take you through some of the data on this and the keep it chart and also seller ramp, just to show you what it is that we're looking for before we buy this product. But let's get into the video and let's hop inside of this laptop and show you guys this product. Okay, so here we are inside of a buy sheet. So you're going to see this product right here. It's actually a tweezer, and you're going to see that the quantity we purchased for it was 144 units. You can see this is when we were buying it, what it was originally selling for, and then you can see the buying price per unit, which is $9. We had spent just under $1,300 on this SKU alone. Then you can see that it costs us 25 cents to send it in per unit. So I'll show you those numbers when we get into this listing and kind of break that down. But if we just pull this up right here, we'll let Seller Amp load in, and I'll kind of bring you through these analytics. So right here, again, you can see that we bought it for $9 a unit, when we went back to that buy sheet, and it cost us 25 cents to send it in. So after obviously the cost of goods and the shipping on the product, we're getting right here, and we're selling it for $24. We're getting an 83% ROI and a $7.73 profit per unit. And if you come down here, we'll be able to see there's actually only, 2 people selling on it right now, and we're the ones selling it right now at $24 and holding the buy box. We've been on it for a while. So again, when we talk about what allows you to win buy box, competition is a huge thing and pricing is huge. So even though they're 90 cents below us, like I've said, it's not always based on just the pricing that wins the buy box. It can be location, also how long we've been on the listing and how much quantity we ordered and been selling on. If we've been on it for a while, it's going to continue to give us those sales. It's not just going to directly shoot. This person can start to occupy it soon, but again, you can see this is us here. We have about 30 units left of this, a little bit over 30. You can see that 30 plus right there. And then what did we originally start with? We originally started with 144 units that we bought of this. So we're over halfway sold through, and you can actually see that we bought it in the month of August. But I do know that we held on to this product before we had actually sent it out. So we didn't send it out actually until late September. So when it got in, it was in there in October. So it's really been probably a little bit over a month, but we're planning to get this sold out obviously in the month of November. Now is the time of recording this, November 2nd. So we'll get that product sold through, we'll get that sold out, and we're gonna get about probably on average about an 80 to an 85% ROI back on that $1,300 that we've spent. So you can see there's so many products like this as well, and I definitely want to make more videos taking you guys through different products and showing you different ROIs. But we're getting more and more products very similar to these kind of ROIs, and even higher. But in terms of being able to spend $1,300 on one unit that has this good of an ROI, that's something that obviously we want to get more of. Now, for anyone that's curious on kind of what we were looking at when we bought this product, I mean, this product's not a super complex one to break down. We knew it wasn't a product that was private labeled. We can look, and there was other sellers in the past. Obviously there's variance here, so you do want to kind of verify how many sales it gets a month. There's a couple ways that you can do that. One, obviously Seller Amp right here says it sells 1,300 times a month, but there is variance across it, so you're going to want to come down here and click on the variations tab right here to see how much this product actually sells. So you're going to see this is our variation right here, and if you actually get on this and you scroll over, you're going to see that our product gets 2% of those sales. But like I said, the reason why you kind of want to not only focus on this is because it's not always a strong indicator, and this isn't always 100% accurate. So obviously it's only saying 2%, but I can tell you it sells a lot more than 2%. And because if you actually come here, you're able to see it's getting 50 plus sales a month. So, this is something that is again selling over 50 times a month, and we can definitely verify that it's probably close up to about 100 sales a month, knowing how quickly we're about to sell out and sell through from it. So that's one thing that we're looking at on obviously the quantity to purchase as well as the competition. And there wasn't too much competition when we bought it. There is some competition coming in now, obviously, with 1,000 of them, but again, this is probably a listing that they've sold on in the past, and they understand that it sells, you know, a lot more than 2% of the 1,300 sales right here. And then also another thing we're looking at before we're purchasing these products is we want to see what it sold for in the past. So many times new sellers come on here and they see that this, like if you look over here, the price had went up to $36 for a second here. You know, if a new seller is on here and they see, okay, it's selling at $36 right now, that's going to be a huge profit. Just to be as conservative as possible, we'll take this lowest number right down here and we'll often plug that in, so we know that even if, you know, you can see in the last year, the lowest it sold for was $21. If we look at, you know, further than that, back in 2019, we won't go that far back, stick around like, you know, a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years. But if you look in the past, let's go back to a year. If you look in the past year, it's been the lowest at $21. So what we will do is plug this in and we'll go $20.99 if we had to sell it there, and you can see that it's still a great ROI. So, you know, those are what you want to look for, and even at its lowest price that it sells for consistently, you know, if someone's liquidating and drops the price really quickly, obviously don't take that price into account, but a price that you can see was steady for a while and the lowest one you can find of that, definitely plug that into there and make sure that it's going to be profitable there. So, you know, even if, you know, worst case they drop their prices really low, you're still able to sell that for 55% ROI. So that's how we like to, you know, analyze our products. We don't like to take the risks on, you know, let's say a product has been selling for maybe a month or 2 months at really high from what it normally sells at. We don't like to take risks on those products saying that, you know, let's hope that the buy box stays up here and doesn't drop, because again, it can easily come right back down, and chances are it probably is going to come right back down. So, you know, we're looking for products that even at its minimum price, we can still get really great ROIs on. So we're taking the least amount of risk possible. That's why I say Amazon's something that's very safe. You know, we know that this product sells. We know that it's not going to sell less than $20.99. And, you know, it's just about, you know, purchasing this product at the right price and then just letting that sell through. So as you guys can see, the ROI that we were selling that product for right there. I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this where I can take you guys through different products that we're selling and, you know, the price points that we get it at, the ROIs we're selling it for, and everything like that. So just drop a comment down below if you want to see that. But I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.